Here we go. Game 2
And
against the
welcome
Rangers.
into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Oh.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Jordan Montgomery. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
First pitch, 7:05.
0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Hard hit, right side. Simeon, toss over to first. One out in the top of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They've had a great year offensively, as good an offensive team as you will find.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
J.P. Crawford stands in now and watches strike one. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Now one missed. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Julio Rodriguez. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
The pitch. Hit hard, base hit.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh, second in the AL in home runs. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that's through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And the 0-2. Runner on the go. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Struck him out looking. Mariners leave 1. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark. And our pitcher tonight, Luis Castillo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The wind of the pitch. Leody Taveras, the next to hit, takes ball 1. There's a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And it's caught for the out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And this offense is really clicking right now, Chris.
That's a good feeling in that dugout over there. You feel like when you walk to the plate, you're going to get a knock, you're going to drive in a run, you're going to do something productive, even if it's just get a walk to keep the line moving. And that's a great feeling to have. They've got it bottled right now.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Foul ball there. Next offering misses, and now 3-1. On the ground, right side. Wisdom on to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Not shortstop, Corey.
So now it's Corey Seager leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time, it's a double.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
So 2 down. Next up for Texas, Alfredo Vargas.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game. Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. Seager at second with 2 down. That one fouled off. 2-2. Squirts away a little bit. Gets to it on to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Patrick Wisdom. The pitch. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Outside. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
One, 2 now. Hit hard on the ground is short. Seager fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Hitless in 4 at bats yesterday. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7, the right fielder,
Russell Pruitt up next for the Mariners. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch.
That's the ball. 1-1.
And that one missing low.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Second inning here, no score. In the dirt. Over to Lowe. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. Here is Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus.
Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Castillo back to work. Swing and a miss
0-1.
as he was out front that time. That one is upstairs. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star and he hit 45 home runs. The 1-1. Swings through that one. One of the other aspects of Marcus Semien, when he first came up with Oakland, he really struggled defensively, and he worked so hard. Ron Washington, a guy that helped him out, he ultimately ended up earning a Gold Glove.
Yeah, Ron Washington has helped out so many infielders over the years. He's even willing to work with guys in the opposing teams. We saw him in the All-Star game working with NL East rival Pete Alonso.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Two now. Semien waits. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. He was 1 for 5 back on Sunday. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Batting 7, the catcher.
So 2 down now, and here is Sam Huff. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. First pitch just misses. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple all-star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
2-1.
Next offering upstairs. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And stepping in is the speedy Ernest Gutierrez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Huff, the lead runner at second. Thomas at first. 2 out of the inning. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in for a strike.
22.
And a 1-2. And another ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore. The wide to kick the pitch. Ball one there. Moore in his 7th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually a third baseman, today starting in left. Next offering is in for a strike. The lefty ready and a 1-1.
That's the ball. Outside.
Good eye right there. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Caleb Hamilton, the next to hit. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. Back over to first, and he's back again. First pitch, not close. Runner at first with no outs here. Two balls, no strikes, the count. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Nobody out, runner at first. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Nico Horner. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there. That's strike one. Horner, a former All-Star, 27 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Here comes a pitch. That clips the corner.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And he deals. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Montgomery checks over to first, and he's back. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw there. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Two. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, throw to first, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Pickoff moved to second. Moore back on a dive. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Leody Taveras. Taveras measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Castillo back to work. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count 1-1. Good eye right there. That clips the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Infield shifted to the pull side. Going 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Taveras gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is down low.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Castillo will look to first, and he's back in easily. Here's a 1-1. In there at the knees. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's down. Ball.
2-2 now. He goes down looking.
Now batting. The
Now
shortstop.
it's Corey Seager. Doubled his first time up.
Seager.
He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts. Up next for the Rangers, Alfredo Vargas. 0 for 1 so far.
Vargas.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. And here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Castillo will look to first. And he dives back in safely. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Marcus Semien waiting to hit for the Rangers. In the air out towards right center. Pruitt settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. Rangers lead 1, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
The pitch. And ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Around second is Rodriguez.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
And next is the designated hitter, Cal Raleigh. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Caught looking his first time up. And the 1-0. That's down and in. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Two one now. And there's the strike. Next pitch misses, and the count's full. In the dirt, but kept close. Gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That might prove to be a big play in this game. Not only the strikeout, but the effort behind the plate to complete the out and make sure the game stays tied. That's great work behind the dish, and I'm sure he'll get a lot of love from his teammates if they're able to strand that runner now.
And up next for Seattle, Patrick Wisdom. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Runner on at third, one gone. Diving, and he can't make the play. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the third baseman, Kyle Farmer. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Russell Pruitt.
So digging in, Russell Pruitt. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, brings it in for the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. John Champion and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Marcus Semien. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. The pitch. That's a strike.
0-1.
That's off the mark,
That's the ball.
and it's a ball and a strike. And the slider catches the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-2. That one missing inside.
It's a good take.
2-2.
And that's just foul. Here's a 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
3-2. Good job to fight that one off. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Got him. Simeon down on strikes.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. Flied out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot. And it's even up. And a pitch.
Full count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Up next for the Rangers.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Sam Huff. He reached out a walk his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
At the belt and fires. And now the count is even. Smith over at first with 1 away. Out to center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Takes it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 9.
Alec Thomas now 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
And fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Righty delivers. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Moore makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Texas, and it remains 1-0. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for Seattle, Dylan Moore.
Number 25, Dylan Moore.
And the pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. And now 2-2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Low under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher.
And now Caleb Hamilton. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Swing
Oh my
and a
God,
miss as he
dude.
chases that one
I'm
darting
getting
out of the
fucking
zone.
tired of chasing pitches, man.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. That's a little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. That one missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's a speed threat. Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And takes low for ball one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a base hit into right center field. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singing. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Runner at first with 2 away. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And now the 0-1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Ernest Gutierrez.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Kicks and deals. Called strike right there. Going to count 1 and 2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's Leody Taveras. There's a strike. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The wind and the pitch. Ball 1 low.
Down, ball.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Next up for Texas, Nathaniel Lowe. Infielder shifted to the right, shortstop just to the left of second. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And the righty deals. That's in there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Ground ball to the right side. Wisdom takes it to the bag. That's out number 3. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down 1-0. Taylor Hearn will take over here.
Okay, I gotta stop it here. I'll be right back.